Hey, what's going on guys? It's me, Suki here, and today we will be doing part 1 to a new what if that I've been hyping up for a while now, like at least a few weeks. What if Naruto was an Archon? So, before I start, I'd like to apologize for how long this has taken me. I've done a lot of research on this, and I've been trying to do research into the unknown god, so as you saw in my poll last night on my community section, you know. Yeah, but as you saw in my poll last night, I was asking if I should have unknown god's powers, and the overall consensus was yes. The ship for this will be Hakuyuki, as said by the other poll that I did last night. And yeah, without any further ado, let's get right into the video.
Okay, our story starts off with Naruto's birth. Naruto's birth goes exactly like canon. Toby appears in the room where Naruto has been given birth to, kills Biwako and the other nurses, and the amber guard stood outside. Obito takes Naruto into his arms, so the masked man takes Naruto into his arms, and then Minato makes a dash for him. Obito throws the baby in the air, Minato catches him, but inside the robes of Naruto's baby cloth is explosive paper bombs. Minato throws the blanket off and gets Naruto the fuck out of there. Now, I forgot to mention this, but when Naruto was born, the room was filled with a godly aura, as if something divine had been born. And Zetsu had sensed this, because I'm going to say the Archons in this world are Otsutskis. And Kaguya was the original unknown. And the fact that Naruto's been born with all the abilities means all Otsutsuki are now, well. So you will have some extra abilities, such as, I'm going to give him a dojutsu. And beyond that, not much else. But, yeah, I will ask you to comment down below what you want the dojutsu ability to be. So yeah, the events of Naruto's birth go pretty much to canon. The first 6 years of his life go also very much similar to canon, with him slightly being more traumatic. He is beaten and starved by the orphanage workers, and anytime he goes outside, the villagers glare at him and, beat him. Sorry, I'm making notes. So, at the age of 6, Naruto is getting his usual beatings that he gets off the villagers when he is knocked out. And in his mindscape, he meets the Archons. The original Archons from Genshin Impact. So, that would mean he meets Morax, Kaguya, because we're going to say she's the unknown in this universe. Barbatos, Ball. Sorry, I don't remember the rest of them, honestly. But yeah, he meets all the Archons. Who, in this, and he also meets Kurama. Oh damn, I've written on my table. But yeah. He meets Kurama this time as well. So, after this. He starts to learn all the visions and the abilities and moves, and yeah, he learns all elements. Also gaining access to the Archon Eye, I'll say. You come up with a name for it in the description, and what its abilities will be. Choose one ability per comment, and the 3 comments with the most likes will be the abilities we use. So yeah, past that. So this all happens between when he's 6 and 12. In this time he's training his body physically, and he's also training his visions and powers. His attitude now is he's colder. He acts much more like Zhongli from Genshin, but with a mixture of the divinity of Baal and the playful nature of Barbados. So, yeah. But he also carries the divinity that, all the Archons hold. So, I'll say he holds himself very highly. He walks really, he walks tall. He's very calm about what he does. And, well, yeah. He's like, yeah. So he holds himself in high regard. While keeping this playful nature, of course. He's not cocky, because he knows that there's always going to be someone stronger. But, yeah. Currently, right now, he is round about Jonin level, is what I will say. That may be changed later, maybe retconned later, but I'm making a note of that in my notes. So, yeah. So, at the age of 12, or a few months after, on his birthday, his 12th birthday, the Uchiha Massacre happens. Now, I know this isn't where it happens in canon, but I'm going to move it a bit to Naruto's 12th birthday. On this day, the Uchiha clan is massacred by Itachi and the Masked Man, leaving only, and this time I'm going to change it, Sasuke will be left alive, his mother will be left alive, and all the children and, young Uchihas will be left alive. So anyone below mid-tuning. So mid-tuning and above have all been killed, including the elders. So Mikoto has been made into the clan matriarch. But on this very day as well, Naruto found it very difficult, particularly difficult this time, to escape from the villagers because, well, Danzo had set something up this night. He wanted to deal with both of his problems in one night. So, he set the villagers up, and he'd been planning this for a while. He had Ambu directing the villagers on where to go to find Naruto and to beat him, so that he could swoop in and gain Naruto's trust, of course. Of course, this likely won't work, but we'll keep going. So, Naruto Naruto runs from the villagers, and he's cornered in an alleyway where 4 Ambu drop down, and then the villagers corner him. They start beating Naruto, and Naruto passes out again. But he doesn't go into his mindscape. He just passes out. This is when an Ambu with a dog mask appears, killing the 4 Ambu and yelling at the other villagers to leave. He then picks up Naruto, takes him. At this moment, Danzo and 2 other Ambu arrive at the area, thinking they're going to find a beaten and bloody Naruto to save and, gain his trust so that he'll be undyingly loyal to Danzo. Little do they know that, dog took him away. When they arrive, they find an empty alleyway with only 4 dead corpses of his Ambu that he sent out in the alley. So, yeah. Naruto then wakes up in the Hokage's office on a small couch next to a bookshelf. I am adding this in just because I think it's cool. So, yeah. So, when Naruto wakes up, he doesn't open his eyes. He listens to the Ambu from before and the Hokage speaking. What are we meant to do, Lord Third? The beatings are getting worse. And I'm fairly sure there were Ambu in this crowd. Dog. What Ambu are you talking about? I never sent any Ambu to look after Naruto today. sent you only after I heard that he was not being looked after. Wait, so whose amber were they? What masks were they? I'll check their families and notify them of their deaths. They were blank. They just had the kanji for root on them. The room goes silent. Then the mutter of Danzo. It was Danzo, damn it. That's what Hiruzen mutters under his breath. Naruto at this point sits up, saying, "What's going on? I don't know what's going on." So of course, this is probably a good time to skip forward to 15 years old. So, during this time, Naruto and, everyone else spent their time training and going to the academy. Now, in this time, Naruto isn't an idiot. He's very smart, he's very powerful, and he's about high Jonin low Kage. So he's about high Jonin mid Kage, low Kage. So yeah. So when he goes to the academy, he acts like an idiot because he doesn't want because one, deception is a ninja's best tool, and two, he doesn't want anyone knowing about his change. So after a while, this is the graduation day, of course. So Naruto, fails because he purposely fails because he wants to see what Mizuki is up to, because he can sense that Mizuki's up to something, and he's been sabotaging all this stuff. So yeah, Naruto goes outside and sits in his usual swing, thinking that of course Mizuki will approach him later, and he does exactly that. Naruto, listens closely to what Mizuki's saying, knowing full well that he shouldn't be stealing the sacred scroll of sealing, but I mean, it's the least this village owes him, is what he thinks. So he goes off and he steals it. Now, in the scroll of sealing, he learns quite a few jutsu, actually. In the sealing scroll, he learns the lightning sword jutsu, the shadow clone jutsu, the wind blade jutsu, the water dragon jutsu, the earth wall jutsu, the majestic flame destroyer, and before I finish, Naruto has, because of, I might as well go over what each Archon's power is while I'm here. So the ship is Haku, and Sakura will not be passing the exam. Sorry for all you Sakura fans, but I just hate her. So yeah, Naruto's abilities are wind, stone, lightning, fire, water, ice, nature, and unknown, which I'll say is reality. No, matter. I'll say it's matter. So yeah, Naruto can control matter. So yeah, which means he also has access to wood style because of nature, ice style because of his cryo Archon, and lava style because of the stone, which also includes scorch style because he's got fire. Let me just add that. Geo. Okay. He also has the ability of flight, which he didn't learn off of the sealing scroll, but he had it from, learning with Bartabados. Because, Naruto can sprout wings whenever he wants. Yeah, he doesn't learn the Rasengan, but he has Storm Release because of Baal. So yeah, that's all the jutsu he learns. He learns Lightning Sword, Shadow Clone, Wind Blade, Water Dragon, Earth Well, Majestic Flame Destroyer. So, where was I in my story? Okay. So after this, the whole thing of the traitor part goes the same, except Naruto, bodies Mizuki with, he bodies Mizuki with, I'll say, he bodies Mizuki with... I'll say he bodies him with tight collar, which he draws a sword from his side and swings it forward, electrocuting Mizuki while decapitating him at the same time. Now, while we're here, we might as well go over Naruto's drip. I forgot the most important part, his drip. So Naruto wears a... He wears an outfit similar... He wears, you know, the outfit that Zhongli wears in Genshin, but its colors are black, red, and purple, which is a dark purple, of course. Naruto's hair in this AU, which would be blonde in the anime and in the manga, is now red, because I just like Naruto with red hair. Don't judge me, it's my opinion. Naruto carries a sword, a spear. Well, he carries 3 swords. Don't ask why. Carries 2 spears. And... well, yeah, that's it. He carries 2 swords and a spear. No, 3 swords and 2 spears. So, yeah. So now we skip to the next day at the academy. Naruto has already been, Naruto's been guaranteed to pass by Hiruzen. Even if his team doesn't pass, he'll just keep getting put on Genin teams until one team passes. Unlike Sasuke. Because, Hiruzen sees Naruto's potential and is like, we need someone like that in the ranks, and I don't really want to lose the Jinchuriki of the village. So, that's how that goes. So, well, actually didn't go... Yeah, so they're in the academy waiting for their teams to be announced. And it goes... Team 1 through 6... Team 1 through 6 are all occupied. So then they start on Team 8 is... Yamanaka, Shikamaru, Nara, and Choji Akamichi. So, the Ino Shikacho formation. Sorry, I can't say that. Then, Team 9 is already still in circulation, so Team 10 is Hinata. Team 10 is Hinata, Shino, and Kiba, which results in, the original canon team. And then Team 7 is Naruto and Sasuke, because, Sakura didn't pass, so, they're one team down. Okay, so continuing on, the Kakashi arrives about 2 hours late, of course. Naruto and Sasuke don't really care, because, then Naruto and Sasuke go to, the top of the roof, and they talk. Well, they have their introductions. I am Sasuke Uchiha. I don't particularly like anything. I have a lot of things I don't like. I have a dream, no, my goal. My ambition that it will come true. I will kill a certain someone and avenge my clan. Like the emo ass boy he is. Then Kakashi goes as normal one, and Naruto goes, yeah, I'm Naruto Uzumaki. I am I don't particularly care what you all say, but I like ramen and trading, and I like elements and, nature, but as well as destruction. Which, Kakashi can get behind, a bit of destruction. Fastest way to a girl's heart is Chidori. You know what I mean. And then Kakashi announces the next day that it's going to be the bell test. Because Naruto just can't be bothered to say what his dislikes are because, fuck you. I'm not telling you what I dislike. That's for me to know and you to never find out. Unless you're on the receiving end of one of my dislikes. Also, speaking of dislike and liking, why don't you leave a like on the video, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell if you're feeling like it. And if you don't like the video, hit the dislike button. I don't mind. I like true criticism because I want to know how people really feel about my videos. I don't want you to be pressured to press that like button. So press it if you must, but yeah. And if you've made it this far in the video, I want you to comment down below SIT. Sit. I want you to do that. But if you put sit in the comments, I know you made it this far. So continuing on. Wait, where am I up on my phone? Let me see. Okay, I'm up to here on my thing, okay? So, Kakashi announces the bell test, and they go home for the night. He also told them not to eat, but, Naruto sees through it. Sasuke doesn't, because he's an emo-ass bitch. And then, the next day they arrive, Sasuke's stomach grows, Naruto throws him an apple, yada yada yada. Kakashi arrives, tells them they have till noon to get the bells. Of course, Kakashi arrives 2 hours late. So, Sasuke rushes in first instead of Naruto. Naruto's the one who goes to hide. So, Naruto, hides in the bush and watches as Sasuke gets absolutely obliterated by Kakashi. Naruto then comes out the bush and he starts rushing at Kakashi, using many pieces of taijutsu and integrating his kenjutsu and bojutsu into this, which is staff techniques. So, Kakashi and Naruto are going toe to toe. Naruto jumps backwards and uses Chihabaru, which pulls Kakashi towards him and then launches him outwards into a set of wind blades that have been set around the area. Which, it causes Kakashi's clone to poof. Kakashi then comes running out of the bushes to attack Naruto, lifting up his headband, taking him a bit more seriously because, he defeated a clone and that's like 10% power. Which, of course, little does he know that Naruto could beat him at full power. So, Kakashi runs at Naruto and does the hand signs for Fire Style, Fireball Jutsu. To which Naruto pulls out Water Style, Water Dragon Jutsu, which causes a plume of smoke to appear. Kakashi then throws a bunch of kunai and shuriken at Naruto. So Naruto uses Jade Screen, which blocks all the projectiles and heals the caster. So Naruto's healed back up to when they started the fight, before they even started the fight. So Naruto sprints at Kakashi and, uses his, one of his favorite moves, which is Passion Overload, which is a charged fire blast. So Naruto charges the fire blast in his hands and then throws it at Kakashi, which explodes and sends him flying. So, Kakashi's a bit, a bit annoyed at this. Kakashi then goes through the hand signs for, if you know the jutsu, you know the jutsu. But before you can finish the hand signs, Sasuke throws Shuriken at the bells, which Naruto uses the body flicker technique, which, he has, I'm just going to say, and uses shadow clones to grab the bells before substituting it of there, and using the wood style Great Forest Emergence, but only a small version, which only covers I say like 10, like a 2 meter like a 10, 20 meter radius, which is about 60-foot radius around them, which just fills in a massive area of the clearing, causes Kakashi to be trapped. The bell then rings, and Sasuke is tied up to the stump. And that is the end of the video today. Yes, they did pass the test, by the way, but that is the end. If you made it this far, and you made it to the end of the video, I want you to comment ending gang, I guess. And please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like button. And comment any ideas you have for the next part. Also, don't forget to check the community section, because I do host polls on there for whenever I'm doing videos. And again, I'd like to apologise for how long it took me to put this video out. It just took a lot of research for me to do, and I was very busy setting up for school. So, thanks for watching, have a great day, and goodbye.